Hello guys, Altar here. Today I'm gonna talk about that's a sword and shield back to the paladin life. And there is um, let's start quick to the things what it could be improved the paladins sorry for the paladin sword and shield. First of all, I have some information about block stability. So um, added a functionality that will reduce block stamina damage taken for a short duration after a blocking an attack to help scale stamina damage taken in group. Well, the rest is still important, but this is if I did test on the PTR, it will be very good the short blocking. So that means you hit, you still holding the block and you still hit holding the block, holding. So that kind of regen, it will be better, or it will be won't take as much damage for short duration as well. So why I thinking the sword and shield it will be better in season 4 than flail. Well, the flail as well important. It's gonna be important, I think, for very dead buff, debuff, and thing. But it will be, I think, two kind of paladins. Who knows? At the moment, it's kind of theory crafting, but well, let's say almost 80%, maybe 90, I don't know. It will become reality. So it's reality because already tested, and I'm gonna show some videos what's going on with this contagious reverse stab together with Michael and that block stamina block reduction. It will be help a lot. Plus, we're gonna talk about the gems, because the gems are gonna convert much more damage. So you're gonna see there at the moment flail have more damage with the same stats. Yeah, with the same stats, flail have more damage than sword, but because that gem we're gonna talk about in a different video about. I think you can find a lot of video about that because that converting gem it will be convert much more damage for there. So slightly it will be the same, but because the basic damage for the sword is anyways much higher. You can see almost 202, yeah, and it's here just 181. So the sword and shield it will be always higher base damage than the flail. And of course, the flail it's another just talking around is doing arcane damage. It's very good, gonna still do good damage in overall, but people, because the bow, most of the people are gonna use that lighting converting bow, means many people because use elemental damage reduction. And you can see many people, this you're gonna know that, so action reaction is called, they're gonna do physical damage more because you're gonna do more damage with elemental damage, but it just is a theoretic things. So this is a fact. So why I think I gonna use sword and shield, but of course after the patch we can still have to test more money spent to doing the right testing. So contagious reverse stab is awesome. Gonna show up later. Michael is still awesome. And if I gonna do more damage, wait, because of the new gem system, you're gonna do more damage anyway, even in these standard stats. Plus, we're gonna have let me show we're gonna have the new life stuff, what is called Vengeance, it's gonna do anyway more damage, almost 20%. Where's here? Almost 20% because 20 time stack. And after, if I tested it, not scaling with, sorry, after my testing in not scaling with Empower, so still you can have 50% Empower plus 20% damage increased, but don't forget it's gonna increase based damage, not overall damage. So I don't know, maybe it's like 12-15% if I count in overall there, but still increase the damage. So after I was so a bit well, I was new, but I was testing on PTR and I didn't record it to show out how many damage you're gonna do with the same stats if you're using with flail or sword and shield with that life stuff, but it will be increased damage. So after we got increased damage, yeah, using the flail, using the sword and shield and the Michael and the vengeance life stuff, we're gonna do anyway more damage. And what is interesting, I mean, is still good because sword and shield is doing much more CC. I mean, stagging, that is 100% stagging and is rush forward, and the shield bash. I think I'm gonna use this kind of build for shield bash, all the things, all the things around. And yeah, and block stamina damage reduced when blocking a melee attack with the shield. Sorry. So that's, and I have stamina damage reduced 15% when blocking ranged attack with the shield. So using this sturdy grip and high grip, it will gonna help us to use Michael as a maximum. I mean, just easy block, easy, gonna 3 or 4 stamina gonna block while light attack gonna attack us. So I think is to avoid to using all of my instead to using all of my how you call all my gear invigorated. This it will be awesome. All right, this one I'm gonna talk about later, and I have very interesting. I don't know. Maybe if you find this, and I'm gonna say, "Oh, Altar, you are noob. We have all this information all along," but I couldn't find anywhere. You know the Ocean's piece while we was dreaming? Yeah, rejuvenation, 2% health. Well, it's interesting because it's disappeared. Maybe I didn't find it. I accept it, but at the moment I couldn't find it. Region with 20k. Anyway, so I have here on a PTR. I looking for the PTR. I think is a earring, is it? Yeah, it was a earring, yeah. And I was looking for the ocean. And it's disappeared. Ocean's piece? No. And I couldn't see it as I told you in a previous video when I just done it, because it couldn't find in PTR. That was nobody could test in the PTR. So even if you do that, you couldn't test it in the PTR. So that's why I think is interesting, because is disappeared. So maybe it won't be in the game. Won't be in the game. However, be aware, if this gear could be farmed, even now people hate the heavy armor mitigation. But if this set could be could be possible to farm, even if you magnify, who cares? Enchanted War and Elemental Evasion in one gear, plus I add half perk, I will be a mini boss in all my OPR and in open world. I'm gonna sit on my own healing and I just kite things. So well, this is unfortunately this is I couldn't test it. This one is still like a myth. Who knows it will be real or not? But unfortunately, that ocean piece is disappeared on there, and many people couldn't even test it on a PTR. So that's why we was talking about Sword and Shield. It will be very good in the season 4. And let's see what I did test. I have here, which one of my yeah, let's see what we got. We're just starting to bullying others. I like to say I can legally say because in open world PvP you can bully others. So after we come stress some purpose here. By the way, this Michael buff with Sword and Shield is the best against the fire stuff. Oh yeah, you see the bug? Fire stuff mastery increased. I don't have even fire stuff with me. So yeah, it is an interesting bug, but this is new world. So and in the new world is easy to find bugs. Yeah. So in the new season, a lot of people gonna use elemental damage. You're gonna see in YouTube videos, many YouTube videos says because the next meta it will be fire stuff with flame tower or that bow. So I'm watching most of them I'm watching most of the videos and I'm watching most of the videos and everybody gonna say okay, here we are, just a second. So most of the videos and many people are gonna say that, oh, this is the meta, this is the meta. Well, I like to check all the videos because I'm gonna see that where I should prepare and how I should prepare. So most of the damage is gonna be elemental damage, as I told you, action reaction, because the fire stuff and the new bow. Okay, let me see here. Right before we talking too much, so I'm gonna test here the before we forget. I'm gonna test here the Contagious Reverse Stab. Hitting a target transfer active 2 debuff from yourself to the target. Well, as we know, in New World, even dots it called debuff. So not just is interesting because invigorated and vigorated is two kind of well, I don't know, debuff because invigorated it is debuff and reduce the duration of weakened disease exiles. So technically, that buff invigorated reduce the time duration of that buff, and vigorated reduce the time. I don't know if I have vigorated here in my. I'm not sure. Not in these sets. So invigorated reduce the time duration of dots damage over time. And it's interesting because so the mitigation, the new word is separate those one dots and dead buff with invigorate and vigorate. But with this situation, what is good for me is called just dead buff. Even the dots and debuff. Well, It's interesting. One way you call him the same, another way you call him the different. But that is new word. So here we are. Let's go back to our video. And so I did ask the guy to dot me, and I'm gonna see how many I can transfer. So and it's very nice. You can because this is a many combination. This is a lot of combination. This is not just the paladin. It will be good. It will be good for any sword and shield user, even if he's light users, even if he's medium users. This combination with sword and shield, if you use leaping strike and after reverse stab, you're gonna have very, very nice damage mitigation, or sorry, damage to the opposite, like flame tower users, or any poison or bleeding. Well, with the Reaper, I'm gonna tell you later. So, okay, let's start this one. So, as you can see, I got on me 5, and is took 3 away. So is transferred 2. There is no question. But as you can see, the guy is getting serious damage from me. I don't know what sign is for that. Nature damage, and the other one is kind of disease, or just bleeding, or just void damage. I'm not sure. Maybe it's a void damage. But you're gonna see, because it's a transfer to dots, and not just that buff. However, I don't know how he's choosing, because sometimes he's choosing the highest one, or which is the highest in the time, or just highest in the duration. I don't know how he's choosing and which is the transfer, or the first two. But I think the guy just hitted me first with healing reduce, and I think the healing reduce cannot be transferred. I don't know. Still testing it, but is at the moment I know definitely, because it will be very good to do even damage with this reverse step, and debuffing myself after my Michael is just dropped. So yeah, I think that's why I'm telling you, sword and shield, it will be very, very good. And of course, look at this way. Look at this. Oh, I'm gonna show, maybe gonna show later the in a video, I think, because damage taken with sword and shield, if I anyway I knew that, because is a better if I damage taking, so it will be much less damage. So I'm gonna see us how interesting. So yeah, it's kind of void damage, I think, a disease. So he said because it doesn't transfer the healing reduce, but only just the dot. Yeah, just the damage. Well, maybe he just hidden, because so you can say I gonna have 3. Wait, but it disappeared. I think this is the healing reduce. Yeah, this star, or like a snowflake. And this is 8 second redo 8 second. However, because I was using same gear like today. Oh, come on. I was using same gear like today. I already have 30%. Wait, this is disease reduction. So not the dot reduction. So is 8 seconds, yeah, and this is already have 4 seconds, I think, or 3 seconds, yeah, 3 seconds. And wait, now when I transfer, left only gets 2 bleeding and the dot, is it? Yeah. Oh, that's why I transferring the bleeding and the damage over time. No, it was two, not just the bleeding. It was 2 of them. But let's see with the poison. Yeah, well, I'm not good in the English writing every time. So yeah, this transferring dots is huge. But okay, let me see that. Now I'm transferring 2. So technically transferring how much I did maybe into the reduction. So how much I taking damage? Let me see there. Yeah, it all says damage reduced because I have already, because on me I got already standards damage resistance is 70% 0.5 so 0.5. So yeah, that's why you're gonna see I'm gonna dot him very seriously, but because I have already reduced the dot, I think that kind of reduced damage I transfer. Depends. It's very interesting how this transfer gonna work because I don't know, very interesting. Yeah, I transferring all the dead boss with bleed. Yeah, that's true. So you see that? You see that? So here we are. Look at this. So I got free dead buff. And this is, I think, is gonna transfer only 1 because this one is still was active. And you see this other one, it was remind on me. So I think the healing reduce is still got transferred, but unfortunately I can't see it on him. So yeah, definitely is gonna transfer to dead buff. Is of course is disintegrate transfer, of course, because it was only just the duration is low because of my invigorated, and that's why if I hit that spell late, it's not gonna transfer. So it's still transferring that healing reduce. It's still transferring that healing reduce. So as you see, it's transferring. Of course, it's no bleeding transfer because you hit that guy hit me with 3 dead buff, 1 healing reduce, the how you call the VG and the bow dead buff. Now because the healing reduce is get down, is disappeared because of my invigorated, and now I transferred him the poison and the bleeding. And it's very nice, as you can see. Let's see how many damage I did with the transfer. Let me see them. Okay, so let me see how much I taking. Hit me. 264 and the 284 absorbed. Okay, 400. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 21. Maybe I missed the calculation, isn't it? So 21 times 440 is the 8k damage. 8k damage almost, yeah. 20 times, maybe I just missed the calculation, but 8k damage just because, just imagine. So that's why I'm gonna tell you. I told you if I use if I'm to be aggressive, so just forget now Paladin stuff. Just imagine you're using Leaping Strike to get closer to your target, and you are just using any kind of bruiser, yeah, just whatever you like. Forget focus, and you're gonna close the gap with Shield Rush. Now, first you're using Leaping Strike, after Shield Rush, then Reverse Stab when you got yourself a debuff. Yeah, of course, against the bow player, you technically are just killing them. Is it? Yeah. Okay, so let me see now. You're gonna see here how many stamina is reducing in live. So this is a live, yeah, it's not PTR. Okay, so you can see every each hit it clears me. Oh, I'm moving like a stupid, doesn't matter. You're gonna see that every its damage, it's clear, and it doesn't take. He hitting me with lights attack, and he clears me all the debuff every each time he's hit me. And if he's coming closer, I'm gonna use reverse stab, and I just give it to back all what he gave it to me. so yeah, this is not just for sword and not just the paladin users. This is for all sword and shield users, and it will be so huge against what they think meta. Okay, you see, hit me, hit me, hit me, hit me, hit me, hit me. You're gonna see, bam, 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 and it clears everything. And he didn't want that much. It wasn't that much. He didn't clear all my. Let me see how much stamina I get for every each hit. Okay, so okay, hit me now. Hop. I think that one that was already hitting one. So it was 8. It was 7. Yeah, 92, 7 stamina. So it will be increased slightly. So it will be maybe 10 stamina. Who knows? 6 stamina. So what is the difference between light and light attack? 6 stamina between 6 and 7 stamina average light attack? 7 stamina? Six stamina. So every light attack between 6 and 7 stamina. Wow. So yeah. Using this part, this awesome part, I advise you to use everybody if you like sword and shield. Everybody, if you like sword and shield, you can easily do this Michael and this contagious, whatever it is, however, before I'm talking too much stupid things. Contagious reverse stab. Yeah. Let we see the yeah, so you're gonna reduce the stamina. Yeah, let me see the other one. Come on. Okay. The testing the Reaper. Well, against the Reaper is interesting. Sorry, I just got this stupid coughing film. For the Reaper is interesting because the Reaper doesn't look. I have bleeding, 2 stack of bleeding. See, 3 stack of bleeding. Now, max dot, yeah. And look, it's transfer only 1 stack of bleeding. Well, that is interesting. So yeah, that is very interesting, because you transfer only 1 stack. Okay, let's see again. Yeah, he don't do that much bleed damage on me, it's true, but maybe because he didn't do his good setup or whatever. I'm gonna say later. So with the Reaper, interesting, but with the fire stuff, definitely gonna see a big damage against fire stuff. Now I think, let me see what we done here. Same bleeding. Now he got more. Yeah, he doubled his bleeding. But yeah, he unfortunately getting 1 stack only, and I don't know why he got 1 stack only. Yeah, I got a lot of protection because I'm a paladin. Well, absorbing. Wow. How much damage he did on me? Wow. That's a real nice damage. 800. What? 800. Oh, look. There is a 3,272 absorb, so is 1,700, 900, and another 3,200. So 2 times 1,723 and 1 times 978. That's a fucking huge damage. Why, dear me? That's a lot damage. Yeah. Yeah, it's true. As I said, 1,700 per stack. So, well, this is a difference between this is a difference between a heavy and a medium. Yeah. So that's explain everything. Okay, so I don't know if I just recorded when we tested the uh, yeah. Oh, as you can see, he he told me he using this gambit arbor attunement, but he not using this elemental any kind of elemental damage, because in this way he do more damage, because he just told me because everybody using elemental damage reduction, and here with physical damage you do more damage than just with elemental. So yeah, I think that's what I just want to tell you. So in the future, um, yeah, there is another video when I just went to bullying some guys, and yeah, and I couldn't kill him. Only let me see how much transfer. Did I transfer already? No? Let me see that. Hit me, hit me, hit me, hit me. Hop! What is this damage? 12, 13, 17, 17. Well, as you see in this example, the stack of the greatsword is working, but the stack of the Reaper, it doesn't work to transfer. So they're annoying. I mean, what's this? Ah, this couple damage, what I do? Yeah, get out of my... Yeah, so you're gonna see how here, I think the guy have very low damage as a fire staff, or he got... What? Ah, because I blocked. Yeah, I'm doing low damage because if I would have the season 4... Did you see that? Did you see that? Because I killed him, I get grades for the mastery. Did I? I don't even have 18, I think. Is it the grades for? No, because I didn't. No, here, look. Well, I don't know, but yes, I technically I could receive experience even killing somebody with grades for. I have 580 grades for mastery. Oh, that game. Okay. Okay. So the guy he coming back, and we're still killing, but much more harder because I don't have that much damage. At the moment, I don't have that much damage, but I coming back. I'm gonna take a break because I'm gonna play COD Wolf Classic with some of my friends, and she's on Discovery. I don't know, maybe if I find some fun, but I'm gonna come back in season 4 with this Paladin setup, and we're gonna see which one, when I gonna set up, which one it will be better. At the moment with the flail is huge in arena. If I'm using a splash of light with flail, it's huge. I like so much. Doing so much damage, so much healing. Especially if I play with the bruiser, I support him and I just get invincible. So very good. It's very good. It's very good, the flail. But we're gonna see which one is the better in the next coming. So overall, I just hold. I'm gonna tell you. What? Prepare for yourself to be ready to form this frigid down set. And if we could have this set, we will be invincibles as Paladin or any heavy user. Is huge. Yeah, this is all the best what I can tell you. And unfortunately, that Ocean Peace amulet, I couldn't find any information at the moment because looks like even the guys he took out from the New World database. So and as we told you, not even we couldn't take out, couldn't test it even the PTR. So who knows? Maybe it's not coming. As you see that last video from the New World, I don't want to mention. As I told you, this game is not a huge whatever. It's a huge game. Just play it if you like it, but don't take it seriously. Because once you're taking serious, you're getting angry because it's many mistakes. So, all right. I don't know if I want to make so the sword. Yeah, the life stuff. Yeah, I'm using Ankh at the moment, but this Magnify is just killing me. And I'm gonna go back with the Endless Thirsty because well, this is another question. In the PTR, you see, because this cooldown, it will be going back 40%, and the healing is just there. I don't know. Maybe I just drop it and I'm using a normal one. instead of this one, if I'm using Sword and Shield, I'm gonna go or flame protection or increase my fortifive, because I'm gonna have much more fortifier in the Sword and Shield. So increase the, instead of thrust protection, I'm gonna use maybe flame protection or increase that fortifier time. This is the best one, Healing Breeze, Hearty Sacred, I must have with the shield. And this one I'm gonna change with regeneration, refreshing, and I don't know, maybe the mana potion. You know, if I'm using 1500 HP, I'm gonna heal myself with potion, or just 10% of my max HP if I'm using the rune. I don't know. Is you're gonna say them? All right. So this is my thoughts all about the well, that's not that bad. Well, I just drop it by killing that guy. All right. I just 6 So that's why I'm thinking about the new Paladin build, and I'm gonna come back in December with the news, what I did test, how I should do, and which is the better. I'm gonna test it. I'm sure, as I told you, the flail is very good for the 3v3 as a support, very good. But maybe in an open world, it will be better and annoying the sword and shield. All right, who knows? All right. Thank you very much, and see you in December.